I'm very excited. It's my 2014 beauty favorites and I'm always really excited to do these videos. It's just so fun to show you everything that I've been loving for the last year, and I just wanted to say congratulations and welcome to 2015. I hope you're already enjoying your new year. And yeah, let's get started because I have a ton of stuff to show you. I have been loving so much stuff for 2014. I feel like I just really found a bunch of stuff and I can't wait to share it all with you. So the first thing that I want to start off with is a skincare item. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I've been raving about it for the last year on my channel. But this one is empty, so you can tell I really do love it. I'll have to pick up a new one pretty soon. I love this one. It's L'Oreal Youth Co Texture Perfector, and it is a serum concentrate. And the reason I like this is because it's very gentle on my skin, but it also moisturizes it. And I do have oily combination skin, but I feel like this doesn't make my skin look too oily. It just has the perfect balance for my skin, and it just makes my skin look and feel better. So the next thing that I want to talk about is another skincare product, and I'm absolutely in love with this. This is almost empty. I think I've only got one more use of it. So again, another product that you can tell I'm absolutely in love with. Get rid of my imperfections, really clean out my pores, and get rid of any uneven bumps or uneven texture. It just really all around, it makes my skin look amazing. I've only gotten this very recently, but I did want to mention it really quickly. So I'll just give this a brief mention. It's the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer by L'Oreal, and I just really like this. It's been saving my skin during the winter. I would definitely not wear this during the summer. It's too shimmery of a product, but since my skin has been abnormally dry during the winter, this has saved it, made my face look a lot more youthful and glowy, made my makeup go on so much smoother. Yeah, and it just really helps hydrate my skin. I've been sick a lot lately, and I feel like my skin has just not been the best, so this has helped. This one is obviously a really glowy, luminescent primer. This one is the total opposite. It is a beautifully matte makeup base, and it stops shine for matte finish, and it helps improve blemishes. It is also hypoallergenic, and it is from Boots No. 7, and I love this. I am wearing it today underneath my makeup, and as you can see, it does give me a really nice matte look, and I really love this. It is great because I do have really sensitive acne prone skin, which is like the worst kind to have because you can get really sensitive from a lot of products and break out really easily, and I feel like this has never broken me out. I do feel like it does help improve my blemishes, and it just has some great stuff in it: cucumber extract and salicylic acid. Alright, so the next thing that I want to talk about is foundations, and again I went for more of a radiant foundation, and then I also went for more of a matte finish foundation. I just feel like it is the perfect radiant foundation even if you have oily combination skin, because it doesn't leave you looking like you're a grease ball, and somehow it just works perfectly with my skin. It just creates the perfect shine and doesn't go too overboard and make me look like I have just drenched myself in oil. So this has never failed me, like without a doubt, and this was from Piper Babe 22 in our swap, so thank you so much, Piper. It is the Bourjois Foundation Healthy Mix, and it is in the color beige number 53. I am obsessed with this, and I will definitely have to try and find somewhere where I can pick it up because I think I'm about halfway through the bottle. I am in love with this stuff. I can't get over how good this wears, and it says that it will wear for about 16 hours, which I totally think is justifiable because I've never worn it for 16 hours before, but I've worn it for up to like 12, 13, 14 hours maybe, and it still looks amazingly flawless. I mean, obviously it doesn't look perfect, but for that amount of time, it stays on so well, and yeah, I definitely want to try more Bourjois products. Alright, so the next one is the matte one, and I'm about halfway through this bottle as well. so you can tell I've been loving this. It is from BH Cosmetics, and it is their liquid foundation. I got it in the color Light Olive, which is more of their yellowy based one. Now I believe they have yellow based, neutral based, or pinky based, so whatever skin tone you are, go for the one that matches you. And it was really easy to actually pick out the color match for me online. If you just put on the right amount, like a light to medium coverage, it goes on so flawlessly, and I don't feel like you even need to build it up past that point. I do have acne, but I don't like to cover it up too much to the point where it just looks like it's caked on. And this covers up my imperfections really flawlessly. You can still see some skin through the foundation. You can still see some freckles and imperfections, but it covers up the acne mark and the redness in your skin just so flawlessly. It just blurs out the imperfections. And I actually did a first impressions of this mascara when it first came out. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga, and this is just like, this mascara blew me away because I was looking for a really good mascara for a long time. And this one is just so awesome. It has a really nice thin wand, but it also has like a cone shape, so it's kind of thicker at the beginning and then it tapers down to a thinner line. So it's really easy to get into the inner corner of your eye. And the other really nice thing about it is that it's really flexible, as you can see. So again, it's really great for getting in the inner corner of your eye. I feel like it's the perfect mascara just to pack on. Like, it won't go clumpy if you just pack it on coat after coat. It will just give you flawless lashes. And these are the Katy Perry lashes by Eylure, and they're in the Fairline Fierce. I feel like with these eyelashes, the amazing thing about them is you can use them up to about 10-11 times if you really take care of them. Like, I have other eyelashes from her collection, like I said, and I've been using them for like so long. And as you can hopefully see, these eyelashes, they just are really, really thin on the inner corner, and then they just slowly taper out, so they're really flared at the outer corner. And that's why I really like them, especially if I'm doing a cat winged eyeliner. They don't really feel heavy at all. You kind of forget that you're actually wearing them, so that's another nice thing, because I don't like to feel like I'm having heavy eyelashes on my eyes, because I'm still getting used to them. I'm still kind of new to eyelashes, but I love these, and anytime I wear them, I just feel like they elongate my eyes. This is one of the palettes that I got for Christmas 2013 from my fiance. I really, really love this palette for this year. It was just so incredible, especially for spring and then also for around this Christmas season. And I just love the colors on this palette. They are so blendable, very easy to work with, and I just love how pigmented they are. I also love how unique the shades are on this palette. I don't feel like you can find very many palettes with these shades of green in there. And then I also love that they have these fun pops of color. So I'll just swatch this purple for you. It's kind of like a purple with a navy blue undertone to it. So it's just such a flawless, flawless palette. I love this coppery gold shade. They are just so buttery, so pigmented, and I really feel like this palette is something fun if you want to branch out of your comfort zone and really experiment. Alright, so the next palette is again something that I got in Christmas 2013 from my friend Jessica. It is the Kat Von D palette in Poetica, and again, it's just one of those really really fun, intense, gorgeous palettes that I love. I used this a lot in 2014 for like really fun events. Like, one was my birthday, and I just love the colors. I'm actually wearing this palette today on my eyes. I just added a teal eyeliner to it. Just love this palette. You can do some incredible looks. You can do some really far out, really bold, popping looks, or you can even tone it down, because it does have those toned down looks in there. And I just love this color. It is like the perfect crease color. It blends on so flawlessly, and I've even used it in my eyebrows and it goes on very nicely. So if you're a blonde, you can use this. If you're on the go and you have forgotten your eyebrows, I just love this color so much. This is one of my favorite shades. It is just so gorgeous. It's like a white shade, but it almost has like silver and yellow and lime green speckles in it. It's just so multi-dimensional, and I just can't even describe how much I love it. And when you put it on, I know you can't see the swatch, but we really wish you could, because when you put it on your eyes, it just makes them instantly wake up, pop. It is just so incredible. I'll also swatch this coppery golden orange shade for you. It is just so pigmented and buttery, and these eyeshadows don't have any fallout to them, so that is really incredible. So the next palettes that I want to talk about are, no surprise, I really love the Lorac brand. I love these palettes so much. This is obviously the original. This is definitely something that I went for a lot at the beginning of the year, and also in the springtime and the summertime. It's just a very warm tone, glowy palette. I feel like you could use it and create some really incredible looks. One of my favorite shades, even though it might seem really boring to you guys, is taupe, because it's just such a perfect crease color to blend out. Again, it's really great for my eyebrows if I have forgotten my eyebrow product, and it just goes on so amazingly. Just look at this color, Garnet. It is just so gorgeous. Can you guys see that? Oh, I love it. I love this palette so much. And then, of course, I have to show you my Lorac Pro 2. I obviously got this year when it came out, and I have been reaching for it non-stop, especially during these colder winter months. And I also used this on my sister during her wedding, and yeah, I love the shades on here. One of my favorite shades is probably Snow, which is just this white buttery eyeshadow that is so pigmented and gorgeous, and oh, look at that. You can even see it from that far, and it is just so buttery, and I love it for an inner corner highlight or just all over my eye when I really want to make my eyes really pop. And yeah, I can't get over how beautiful this palette is. Two honorable mention palettes that I wanted to quickly mention for you guys are the Lorac Mega Pro palette. The reason I didn't want to, talk about this too much is because it is discontinued. It was only a limited edition palette and it sold out so quickly, but I love this palette. It just has some incredible shades on it, and it has matte shades and then it has shimmer shades. So these two rows are shimmer and these two rows are matte, and I just love that it has some fun pops of color, and then it has a lot of neutral. It has 18 baked eyeshadows, and it's called the Galaxy Chic palette from BH. First of all, I just love the packaging, and I love how the eyeshadows look inside. They all look like they're little planets. Blushes are some of my favorite thing to work with, and I just love playing with different colors. This one is one of my favorites. It's Makeup Store, and it's called Cherry Blossom. Again, this is one of the ones that I got from Piper Babe 22 in our swap, and it is just such a gorgeous kind of bright toned pink shade. I am wearing it on my cheeks today, and I just love how you can pack it on or you can blend it out really sheer, and I just feel like it really warms up your skin tone. I feel like it goes perfectly on me. It almost has like that natural flushed look, and I have been reaching for this so often, probably all throughout the year, summertime, springtime, and obviously fall and winter, and I have just been in love with this. And one that is kind of similar to it, but this one is a little bit more on the neutral side, so it's not as bright. I'll show you them both next to each other. As you can see, this one is definitely a lot more bright and almost kind of like peachy tone. This one is more of kind of like a neutral cool tone compared to the other one. This one is a limited edition, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but it is Flora Passion by Milani. Really quickly, here is the swatch of this blush. Hopefully you can see it is so pigmented. It goes on so nicely. I'll put a swatch of this blush right next to the other one. Alright, next I want to talk about my favorite bronzers, and this one has to be my top favorite one. Again, why does it have to be limited edition? But this came out this year and I absolutely loved it. It was a matte bronzer from Maybelline, so I don't know why it's limited edition. Hopefully they will bring it back around because I really need to bring this back. It's like the perfect shade for me, or maybe someone slightly darker. You could also try it if you're fairer than I am. It's just so easy to work with and so blendable. It goes on so pigmented. I'm about to hit pan, I can tell, right in the center, which makes me a little bit sad because I'm worried that, because I wanted to pick up more, like as soon as I started loving it, but I couldn't find any more. And that is what it looks like. Oh, I just put that on the other blush. Oops, okay. Well, that's what it looks like mixed with the other blush, but this is what it looks like on its own. It just goes on so nicely. It's so blendable. It's so pigmented. It really warms up my complexion. If I ever feel like my makeup is missing something, I chuck this on and it instantly just makes any look 100 times better. So I love this so much, and they definitely need to make this permanent to the Maybelline collection because it is just so wonderful. The next bronzer that I've been loving is another light tone bronzer. This one would probably be best for my skin tone or someone lighter than I am because it is so fair. So I ended up using this more in the springtime and the winter time compared to the summer, even though I did use it in the summer as well. I just didn't use it as often. But this is what it looks like. It is pretty light, if you can see. Like, I do have to pack it on. But I really like it. It's the most natural looking bronzer that I could wear. Like, when I put it on, it just almost doesn't look like I'm wearing bronzer. It just looks like my skin tone is naturally really warm. So that's why I love it. And yeah, it's just so dreamy. It smells good. It looks cute. I love the packaging. And again, thank you Piper Babe 22 for sending this to me in our swap. Really quickly, I just wanted to mention this eyeshadow just because I don't normally go for single eyeshadows, but if you guys don't like to break the bank and go for full-on palettes, I definitely would recommend this eyeshadow. I think it's one of the eyeshadows that you need in your collection, and you can do so many looks with it. You can pop it all over your eyelid, you can pop it just in the inner corner of your eye, you can just use it as a highlight, or you can even use this as a highlighter on your cheeks or all over your face. And it's just such a beautiful eyeshadow from Milani, and it's called Bella Chiffon. And I just really love these white pigmented eyeshadows that kind of are multi-dimensional. Depending on the light and how it's hit, they either look gold or not gold or silver. They either look gold or yellowy or just straight up white. And this one is so pigmented, so buttery, and I am in love with it. And hopefully you can see it is just so gorgeous. And as you could hopefully see, once I blend it out on my hand, it would be such an incredible highlight. Like, the way it hits is just so gorgeous. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one for you guys. It is a must-have. And then the next things that I want to talk about, this one is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it is the L'Oreal Malto Mauve, and it is, I'm not exactly sure of what the name of these are, but it's kind of like a lip gloss, lipstick, lip stain type of thing. And as you can see, it just looks very juicy and plump, and I love it because it's not too sticky. It's kind of, it feels like almost like you have water on your lips. It's just so moisturizing. And I love the way it smells. It almost smells like apricots or peaches or something. It has a doe foot applicator, which I really like because you can do a very precise line with it and get very easily into the cupid's bow area of your lips. And I just love this color because it's so natural looking. It's similar to my lip color, so it just looks like I have some wet, really juicy lips, and I love it. And I love the packaging too. I'm obsessed. It has like a giraffe style print, and then you can see the color in the center, and then you can also see the color on the bottom. And I just love gold packaging. I really like to have it up on my vanity table, and it just looks so nice and sleek. So here is a quick swatch for you. As you can see, it's just such a pretty color, and I would definitely recommend this for any age group, whether you're older or younger. I think it would work amazingly on you. And I also think it's one of those nudes, like darker nudes, that would work well if you also have a darker skin tone. So I would definitely recommend anyone to pick this up. The next one that I want to talk about is one of the Maybelline lipsticks from their matte collection, and it's called Daringly Nude, and I am obsessed with this color. It's just so wearable, and I really love that it's a matte formula because I don't normally find many matte drugstore lipsticks. It looks like that. Again, it's kind of like a, I guess, kind of like a, again, I kind of feel like it's a darker nude, so anyone could wear it, but especially if you have my skin tone or maybe a couple of shades darker. And it's kind of like got a pinky brownish undertone to it, but it's slightly more pinky. So it's very, very easy and wearable, and my fiance says this is one of his favorite lipsticks on me, so I like to wear this a lot, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. I'm not sure if these are limited edition. If they are, you definitely need to pick them up, but I don't think they are, so I think we're all in the clear for there. But the next one that I want to talk about is a bold lipstick, just because I really love bold lipsticks and I wanted to mention at least one, and this is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Razzle, and it is just so gorgeous. I used to really be into hot pink fuchsia colors, and this year I again just got really into them. This one is so buttery and so pigmented, and it just glides on. And yeah, I just really love this color. It's bright, it's fun, it's that perfect pop of color, and I think again it's very easy and wearable for whether you have a darker skin tone or a lighter skin tone. It can look incredible on so many different people. Alright guys, there's just a couple more things I want to mention. First of all, I want to mention my cream blush collection, but I'm going to be doing a makeup collection video soon, so I'm not going to go into my whole cream blushes right now because that would make the video way too long, but I'm going to show you one just random pick. This one is called Quickie. I love cream blushes. I have been obsessed with cream blushes this whole year just because they go on and they blend in very easily. You can either just wear them alone or you can put a powder blush on top, and they just make your makeup last longer. These ones are also anti-aging, so they're good if you have dry skin, but they're also really nice, I feel like, on my skin because I just feel like they make my makeup last longer and they go on really smooth and moisturizing. So I will be doing a makeup collection video soon. I just want to talk about my favorite eyeliner. This one is a liquid liner. I feel like the line is so thin and tapered that it's very easy to work with and get a really thin line or a thick line or cat eye or whatever. And it's the Lorac Pro To Go eyeliner. And I also have been loving this for my eyebrows. This has been my go-to eyebrow. It's just so easy to work with. It draws on very easily. It is more of a hard pencil, so it's very easy to get that defined line and it's not just going to smudge off. And I love how it's angled, so you can get more of a, you know, it's just really easy to work with, and the color is great for my eyebrows. It is the Blonde BH eyebrow pencil. The next thing that I want to talk about is a perfume, and it might not look like I've used very much at all, but I honestly have used this consistently all year long. But the only thing that I do is I take only one quick spritz, and that's only on special occasions. This perfume, it smells amazingly, like womanly, florally. That doesn't even make sense, but yeah, it just smells like you're a strong, independent woman. It has very floral undertones to it. It's just very clean and fresh. It's Flora by Gucci, Glamorous Magnolia, and my fiance got this for me in Christmas 2013. But I really love both these brushes. This is Real Techniques buffing brush. This is what I use on most days just to get my foundation, and I really feel like it airbrushes it and makes it go on flawlessly. It works with pretty much any foundation, and you can even use it with a powder foundation. I just love it. You can also use it to, you know, put on a liquid illuminator or one of those cream blushes. You can just use it. It's a really great great multi-purpose it's a really great multi-purpose brush. You can even use it to apply some concealer underneath your eyes. I also love this. It's another great multi-purpose brush. It's the Eco Tools Dome Bronzer Brush. I really like the make of this. It's very, very sturdy, but it also feels very lightweight. I love this. You can use it obviously for bronzer, which is what it's meant for. If I use it for bronzer, I just normally put it on this side, and then I can contour with it and get a really defined shape, or I can apply it just all over if I really want a bronzed, warm up look, or I can use it to apply my powder if I really feel like I need to pack on the powder that day if it's really hot and sweaty, or if I have used a really glowy primer and foundation and I need to mattify it just a little bit. So those are my favorite brushes of 2014, and yeah, I really like them because they are multi-purpose brushes as well. The last things that I want to mention aren't necessarily beauty, but they're more like fashion related. But these boots that I showed you in a haul, and I've been wearing them all throughout the fall and winter. I got them this summer, and I got them from Windsor, and I just really love them. The color is great. They're like a light brown, and then they have this like faux cardigan material on the back. They are so warm and comfortable. Whenever I wear them, I get tons and tons of compliments on them, so I'm obsessed with them. And if I find more boots like this, I'm going to definitely pick them up. I want like a gray pair and a black pair and a dark brown pair, and yeah, I just really love them. They're so comfortable. And lastly, I just wanted to mention a fashion accessory. I have been in love with all of the Walmart necklaces. These are just $10, and I'm in love with every single one that I got, but I just really wanted to show you this one because I just love the fun design of it and the fun colors. It's mint and black and gold with a little bit of fake diamonds encrusted around it. I just love these necklaces. I have worn a bunch of them in my videos, and I will probably show you them more up close. But I've also shown them in hauls and stuff, and I just wanted to show you this one because I think it's a fun pop of color. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your 2014 favorites were down below, or you can let me know if you've done a video and I will go ahead and watch it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. I love you, and have a great day or night wherever you are. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!